lot of us aspire to be leaders within our generation. But truth be told, before you are called to lead, you're called to serve. Because true leadership isn't about dwelling in your own power, influence, and authority and using it for your own desires and needs. But it's being able to leverage that power, that authority, that influence that God has blessed you with to serve not only your needs, but the needs of others. So that whilst you're exalted and lifted up, you bring others up with you too. And that's why they say if you want to see a good leader, just look at the people around him. And sometimes when we're chasing these things and when we want to lead so desperately and when we want to be elevated to those platforms and have that authority, we have to stop and think right now in the season we're in, or in the season you're in your life, the stage you're in your life, what are you doing with it? How are you making the lives of people around you better? How are you serving the needs of others with the little that God has blessed you with? How are you working on your craft and developing your gift in the shadows so that when it's your time, you won't mess it up? Because truth be told, if God can't trust you with the little he's given you now, how do you expect him to trust you with all the great resources, influence, authority, power, and distractions that come with that? And that's why in this life, we really can't despise small beginnings. A lot of us are called to lead, yes. A lot of us will lead at different scales. We all can't be the next prime minister or president. But do not despise small beginnings, because that's where your character, your mentality, and most importantly, your gift will be matured so that when the time is right and God says, I will make it happen, you will be ready. And that was the case with Joseph. Joseph knew he was the prime minister. He had the mentality of a prime minister, even though he was serving in a prison and working on his gift so that when the time was right and he had the opportunity, he took it. The same goes with David. David knew he was called to be king and he had the mentality of a king, yet he was more than happy to serve and learn his craft as being a shepherd. So maybe the reason why God hasn't elevated you to where you want to be right now is because you're not doing enough in this season to mature, to develop, and to serve the needs of others. Because trust me, you don't want God to promote you to that stage where you so desperately want to be and you're not ready and you miss out on that opportunity.